really well on the floor. He doesn't even snore. I can tell you that because we slept together Saturday, right? And 25 recruits, over 15,000 in production. Give it up, Josh Christian!
That has to be the coolest music I've ever heard. And just to clarify, because I think that could have been misconstrued. How's everybody feeling? All right, all right. Wasn't Kayla on fire tonight? I'm going to talk to you guys today about relentless culture, and I think a lot of us think relentless culture is confetti. And relentless culture is being excited. And relentless culture is high fives. But there's more. There's more to relentless culture. There's more. It beats inside of every one of us. Be relentless in pursuit of those goals, especially in the face of obstacles. Along the way, make no excuses and place no blame. What is relentless culture to you? We don't take blame. We don't take excuses. I love Nate Braley's team's name, Team No Excuses. That is at the core of what we are here. You see, when you start in this business, you're a person that doesn't really know what it is that you're walking into. You're a person that's been beat up. You've been told what to do. You've been going to school, being told what to do your whole life. And you didn't even realize anything like that was out here. I was sitting down with a guy yesterday at a coffee shop. He didn't know what Primerica was. I said, well, do me a favor. Just Google most $100,000 earners. Tell me what comes up. He goes, oh, it's Primerica. I said, all right, that's who we are. So I was looking up some things with Relentless, and I thought this purple wolf was a little interesting, but I like this saying here. It's in my nature to be kind, gentle, and loving. But guess what? That is what we are here, right? Because we do care about people. We have a crusade. But know this, when it comes to matters of protecting my friends, my family, my heart, my community, my people, do not trifle with me, for I am also the most powerful and relentless creature you will ever know. That's what the culture here is. We are relentless. Do you know what that means? Do you feel it in your heart like I feel it? We're not quitters here. People quit everything that they do. I remember friends that would quit baseball on it that said that kid's going to be a quitter the rest of his life. Remember, quitting is always an option. And it's the only one that guarantees a predictable result. Do you want that predictable result? No. Do you have it in your heart? Do you want to go out there? Do you want to journey? Do you want to get around other winners? Yes. Stay in the fight. Everything's at risk. Quit and you know what will happen. Absolutely nothing. Good. Listen, we never give up here, do we? Nope. Relentless culture is about not giving up. It is about being tough. Babe Ruth said it best. It's hard to beat a person that never gives up. It is hard to beat a person that never gives up. I love what Muhammad Ali said. He said, I hated every minute of training, right? You set those 4 or 5 appointments a day? Oh, it can be so excruciating, can't it? Oh my goodness, my fingers hurt. I got a twitch in my thumb. Oh my goodness. But I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. You're going to build a legacy here for your family. You're going to build a legacy. You don't do that at a job. One of the things that was the most profound thing that I ever heard was, can you give to your job to your kid? Can you sell your job? Can you do those things? Nope. No. Then what is it worth? It ain't worth anything, is it? What about this business once you have it built? That's something you can pass down, isn't it? Yep. That's relentless culture. Relentless people are tough. This business, this group of people are tough. Toughness has nothing to do with size, okay? We got a couple people in our group that are not very big, all right? Alex Breckling is a very small fella, but that dude's tough. Physical strength or athleticism. Toughness is a skill that can be developed and improved. We're developing champions here. We are developing warriors here. That is what relentless culture is. It's not just about the fun. It's not just about the confetti. It's about the person that you're becoming along the way. You're here when everybody else is at home watching Family Guy. You're here learning how to be a better person, how to be a better family, how to be a better father, how to be a better business owner. I love this. This is one of my favorite quotes. Greta Garbo said, "Anyone who has a continuous smile on his or her face conceals a toughness that's almost frightening." That's right. When you look at the people that have won here, that's one of the things that impresses me most. We just got back from Florida, and we were around a lot of winners. And those people are the most excited people in the world. And then you got people that say, "Hey, I failed twice, so I'm gone." They ain't cut out. They are not relentless. Listen, we have a culture of hard work. We go to work when we feel like it. We go to work when we don't feel like it. We go to work when things are going on in our lives that are in the way. It doesn't matter because a winner keeps going, don't we? Yep. Hard work is not punishment. Hard work is the price of admission for the opportunity to reach sustained excellence. Listen, our business is like wrestling a gorilla, okay? You do not get to give up when you are tired. It ain't an option. You're too tough for that. You got to keep wrestling until the gorilla is tired. That's what's going to happen if you don't. It ain't going to be pretty, right? It ain't going to be pretty. So don't anybody make any jokes about that fella that got shot. What was his name? Harambe. Let's not make any Harambe jokes in here, all right? I'm an evil dude. When you know clearly what you want, you'll wake up every single morning excited about life. I'll tell you right now, I've never been more excited about our business. I've never been more excited about where we're going in our lives. I've never been more excited about what we're doing here. And you know what? You don't feel that anywhere else, do you? No. Nothing like it. I'll tell you what, one of the most frustrating things can be this. This business can be so frustrating sometimes. It can be so frustrating. But guess what? The reason it's frustrating is because you're going somewhere. That's right. You can see where you're going. What is relentless culture? It's being excited about your future. Because what future do you have outside of this? Where are you going to go? Listen, relentless culture is about taking action. Not just about talking big, but go out and do the work that's necessary. One of the things that I love about Josh and Kayla, Jeannie, about Mike O'Connell and some of the other big leaders in here is they don't just talk, they go out and do. You see, action proves who someone is. Words just prove who they want to be, right? Now, you may come here talking a big game, but you know what? When you look in the mirror, the guy looking back at you, he ain't buying it if you're not out doing the work. But you're going to learn here to be a winner, or you're going to learn to leave. Because we want winners here. We want people that go to action. Most people fail not because of lack of desire, right? But it's because of lack of commitment. Our relentless culture is about commitment. It's about doing what you said you were going to do. Getting up one more time. Getting up one more time than you were knocked down. Because you're going to get knocked down a lot of times in this business. But guess what? We're going to keep getting up, and we're going to keep getting up. I love what Vince Lombardi said. Great things never come from comfort zones. You're going to get uncomfortable in this business. There are going to be things, you're going to be calling people, you're going to say, I don't want to call this person, but guess what? A winner does it a little bit more. A winner wants it a little bit more, and they go a little bit further, right? You're not going to find that in your comfort zone. You ever sat with somebody and said, I don't think that's for me? Guess what? It's not for any of us. But we're going to do it anyways, and we're going to keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it. Listen, we're about character here at Relentless. What is our culture? We're about character, okay? There's so many people that care more about what people think about them than what their family thinks about them. They care more about what the people around them think than taking care of the people that they love about, right? John Wooden said it best. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation. Character's what you really are. Reputation's just what people say you are. Good. Guess what? If they ain't paying your bills, who cares?
Come on, straight fire.
That's right. Come on. I'll tell you what, there were so many people. I remember sitting down with Ian the first time and having my sergeant telling me, you're not going to go work with that guy, are you? I've had people that won't sit down with me. Guess what? They're all calling me now. It's a big difference. They see the character because you don't stop. You say you're going to do it and you go and do it over and over and over again. Relentless is about caring. Even when people don't realize what you're doing for them. You know, my daughter likes to eat chocolate. She loves it. But sometimes she's got to eat Brussels sprouts too. And she might not like that stuff, but guess what? You're going to eat it. You're going to eat your greens. You're going to eat the healthy things, right? I'm going to help you do that. People don't always want to save money. They'd rather spend it on some garbage, wouldn't they? But we're going to go out there and we're going to show them that we care. And we're going to do what they need to do. We're going to help them anyways because we know what's right. We have the information they don't necessarily know, do they? Margaret Mead said, never believe that a few people caring can't change the world, for indeed that's all who ever have. We're about habits here. We form good habits. You come into this thing, you might have all kinds of bad habits. And habits, this is the thing about habits. We start by making these habits, we form our habits, but then our habits make us. We make good decisions here by coming over and over and over again. There are people that miss these meetings for the silliest little things. They got all kinds of things that could be going on in their life. You think that the winners have things that are going on in their lives? You think they don't have anything going on? But they choose to make the commitment because there's people counting on them. They choose to make that phone call one more time. They choose to not eat way too much at Disney. That may or may not have happened. Success belongs to relentless learners. Guess what? Our culture is about growing as a person. And is about helping other people get where they want to be, right? Because as you know more, you can achieve more. You're not going to get to the bright future with your same old junky self. So you should be self-improving on a regular basis because that's what relentless culture requires of you. It demands it of you. Because you can't hang around with a bunch of winners for too long without becoming one of them. You need to keep immersing yourself in these things. Relentless culture is about fun, but above all, I think it's about proving people wrong. Because every single one of us wants to be somebody. And there's a whole world out there that wants to keep you from that, don't they? They want you to stay right where they are. Because here's the thing, if you go out and do it, you're a normal person. The thing that I love about my story is I'm a normal guy. I ain't any different than anybody else. I have a bald spot on the top of my head. I weigh a little bit too much. I was a police officer in Detroit, got paid way too little, and I know where my future is because I'm here around a bunch of winners, and I know where I'm going. And there are people out there that hate it. And you know what? The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. Love you guys. I'll see you at the top.